Hello, are we? Hello everyone, and welcome to the first round of the season here for Division 5 here tonight. I'm another James, so James, or if you want to call me Cadwell on PlayStation, and I will be your commentator for the season tonight here for the TTML Division 5 Season 3, round number 1. We are here today at the Australian Grand Prix. Tonight we are just sinking in now for all the drivers. Here we are for the qualifying. It's great to be here tonight. If you want to not watch Division 5 and watch Division 4 instead, they are streaming as well tonight, and that's with the other James tonight. He is here. If you want to... Thank you very much to everyone who is commenting, saying all the nice stuff. We are here for the race tonight. Let's hope it's not a wet qualifying around the circuit tonight. Let's see what we've got then for qualifying. Let's have a look as we are loading into the session. Let me just quickly do that. Let me now get telemetry on and everything. Sorry about this, guys, I'm a little bit not ready for tonight, but that's absolutely fine. There we go. So we are here then at the Australian Grand Prix. It is a new season, of course, so there is 18 drivers here tonight, ready and raring to race. There are indeed. Hello to everyone who is here. I am brand new, by the way, so please do not have a go at me if I do butcher names. If there are anyone here who I don't know, I will try my absolute best to say the names I've tried throughout the week so far to get a few names up and running, but we will try our absolute best. As first man out, or first person out on circuit I should say, is this one. I think it's Spammy King, if that's how you pronounce it, and he is out first on circuit then tonight. So we're going to run through the drivers tonight. We'll run you through them now. If I will get up the standings very quickly. I'll get up and just to show you what we've got for Division 5. Every so nicely can, if I can find them, the people who should be here. Driver lineup, that should be the one. Here we go then. So for season 3, it should be in the Mercedes car. We'll let the car, by the way, I'll let the cars have a qualifying out lap and maybe a start of their flyer, and then we'll get a few times through, and then we will properly speak for the cars as they go around. But should be the driver lineup for you guys if you haven't been paying attention or haven't been on or don't have the league on any social media and you didn't see the driver lineup, then here is your driver lineups. Sorry if I do butcher anyone's name tonight, I do apologise. I know I keep saying that, but I do apologise tonight. So it should be in the Mercedes car, TTGA Maze. Is it Maze or Maze? I'm going to say that now. And his teammate should be OWR Rock City. In the Ferrari, it's Invictus, and his teammate is I'm Salus. Is that how you say it? I'm Salus. If I do butcher names, I really do apologise. In the Red Bull tonight, we have Jack Rouse. And we have his German partner tonight in the car with him, Manulan, but it's M4NULS3N. Okay. Anyway, you know the drill. I'm all for with names. I do apologise. I'm good at commentary, just not good with names. Give me a couple of rounds and then we should be fine to go back into swing of it with the names. As Spermy King goes to pole at the moment with a 21.6. He does at the moment. Very good lap time there from him. Well, the first lap time actually in this division, so good for him there to set the pace at the moment. Let's see what everyone else will set as the next car is about to cross line at 23.5. That is a cracking time then from him there. It is. And he is in, as we said, if we didn't... It's because he's a reserve tonight, he is, for the Alfa Romeo team, as I can clearly see on the list here. It should be... Ranheim and Torenheim. I think that's how you sorry to everyone who, if you are seeing me butcher names, but it's my first time in this division, and you know, it's all fine tonight. So we've then got, for the Renault team, we have Storm and Hulkenberg, I think that's how you pronounce that one. Then for your Haas team, we have XMACCAX, which is Macax, I'm going to say. And then he has a teammate of Robin VSV5, as we now change the driver there, so you can see a car actually on circuit right now. We do. In, of course, the Alpha, there, that car there. So then we're going to go to the new team, which is going to be interesting tonight. So what happens for the Williams? Well, it's not a new team, but new person in the team, which is nice to see for Williams. It is indeed. Which is Demiles, if that's how you say it, yeah, and JYT Tizella. Anyway, we're going to stop with the names and just look at the cars on circuit right now, as they are here. We are as I'm Sayis. Sayis is going slowly right now, just maybe letting the car go through. As he was on a lap, but he may have aborted his lap there tonight. So here we are then with the McLaren team. Didn't say the McLaren team, but Passaus and Jeffrey are the two drivers for that team, and we're on board with Passaus, I'm going to say, for now, as he now heads into the tricky complex of 12, 13, 11, 12 and 13 here. He does very nicely through there. Sometimes you're going to see quite a few crashes in that corner, as I did in the week just gone. Hello to everyone who is watching in the stream. Sorry I did butcher names there for a minute, but we're all fine now, should be all good. No, it's totally fine, mate. Absolutely fine. Doesn't really matter if you don't race. That's a valid reason, I'm going to say. Congrats to you, free with your newborn son. And yeah, I hope to see all the drivers who are the proper drivers that aren't reserves here for most of the season, or part of this. Here we are. So it's Robin at the moment who is pole position with a 1:20.4, which is a very decent time around here. I don't even think I can do a 1:20.4 around here, so that tells you something. There indeed it does, that I'm not that quick. There it does. We'll head now to Hulkenberg, and he is in 16th but hasn't set a time yet because he comes in now, so that is going to be interesting to see what happens to him. Something that we don't know here. No, it's fine. There it is. Robin apparently is D4, so that's why then. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a bit of sense. But yeah, still good times. I'm off the pace a lot with this track. I think I'm a 20. I think it's a 23 for me. Was the best time I've ever set around here. So I'm not great. I was a 23.7 was the best ever time I've set around here. That was really trying my absolute hardest. Other than that, I'm Ah, he should be Division 4. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense for Robin. Should be Division 4, fair. But yeah, like, that's the best time I've set, by the way. So Jeffrey is on a lap right now. He is just waiting to come to the line. He is indeed. Here, got 9 minutes to go. Let's go off board and take you on a lap then with Jeffrey. So here he goes then, out of the last corner he comes now, to the line he comes now, and across it now he comes to set a good time here. 25.6 was his disqualified time, I think. So there you go then, as he heads now into the section, into the next couple of corners here, which is where they have that sports arena on the side of the circuit. I really can't hear. There it is, look, just there, it's a sports arena. As they go past it, there they do, the sports facilities where they play some sport. Through it now, he goes purple sector 1. That's a very nice time there from him, from Jeffrey. There it is, as he now goes around the circuit. Oh, a little bit clip of the grass there. That's going to cost you a tiny bit of time, but not enough to lose you too much time. Maybe a couple of tenths, maybe a tenth, but hardly anything really on a lap time. Yes, a tenth is a lot, but it's not the most massive amount of time around here. It's yeah. Anyway, as he heads into the 11-12 section, through the tight section where I've spun it multiple times around this circuit, as he now heads into the last couple of corners. Now he does about to exit corner 3 to go. Now he does. Out of that now he does. It's going to be interesting to see how this chance looks. It looks really tight in the midfield, as you can see here today. It's a 21-1, a 21-3, a 21-6, and a 22-1, showing you how tight it is. As Jeffrey sets a 20.9, that shows you how tight that is indeed. Just to give you an example, everybody who's watching, of how tight this race actually is tonight. It is 0.9 separating your top 6, so that tells you how close the top 6 are tonight. And from first to last at the moment, which is 13th, is separated by 3.4 seconds at the moment. So isn't that bad at all, but the top lot are really close tonight. It's going to be an interesting, fascinating race around here. It is indeed, as we still have some cars on lap, so we're going to head to some of them now, who are Silas there sets a time of a 21.2. He does there, puts himself in P7 at the moment, as one of the Hasses there just gets out of the way. It does, as we are looking at him now. Is he doing another lap now, or is he is doing another lap, because he's 0.021 up, which is very good to see. Here he is, as Robin sets a quicker time now. He does, and puts himself pole still, 20.1, which is an unbelievable time, as Salus there has actually just invalidated his lap, so he will have to wait maybe for another lap, or maybe pit now. He's gone a bit wide there, maybe just get out of the way of some cars, but I think he's coming in, and he'll get at least one more chance to come back out on a new fresh set of softs and race, because it looks like all on softs, meaning we may see a wet start to the race, or maybe just softs are the best strategy around here. Could be the case. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a person who knows too much about this circuit, but you know, it's all good in the day. 5 minutes to go then before qualifying is finished here, so everybody except Rodgard, I think it's going to say Rodgard, I think that's how you're going to say it, and Passau's haven't set a time yet tonight. You can see that out on an outlap right now, there are the bottom two who I've not said yet. As I was just saying, Rujard hasn't set a time yet, but he has. He's set a 9th quickest over 21.4, so he literally just crossed the line. He has. We're on board right now with Ranheim, as he now heads on his lap, and he did the purple sector 2 and invalidates straight after he set the purple sector 2. That is not good for him. He probably doesn't know. He probably now knows that he's just invalidated a lap, but it was going to be a quick lap, that one there for Ranheim. It was there, but he sadly isn't going to get it. Is he pitting? Yes, he's pitting. I think he may come and put some brand new set on and come back out, because he can do, but I don't know actually if he's going to come back out or not tonight. With 3 minutes 45 to go, it will be a push to get in and get out. It will indeed. Manuelsen is out on circuit right now with a 3 and a 4 for the A and E, and he is on a lap right now. Let's go on board with him for a second just to show you what it's like with him as he exits corner number 8 or 9 there, I think it is. Let me just check actually. Yeah, just finishing 10-11 there he did, the very tricky 10-11-12. Into corner 13 now he goes. Out of it now he does go, braking ever so slightly there. He turns through it now, into the penultimate corner he turns. I think this is going to be a quick time from him here. Could probably, as he goes a little bit wide there, but no, into the pits he comes. He wasn't going to improve there. If he didn't go wide, it would probably be in a 21 something and then put him up there in the order, but sadly it wasn't, as Passau was now on a lap, heading his way now into corner 7 and 8. Through it now he goes, through 7, 8 and 9. Then into 10, 11, 12. Here, as he is invalidated, he has invalidated, so here he does. I think, is he going to start another lap now, or is he just going to? Yeah, he is. He's going to finish this lap off and maybe start another lap. I know he probably knows himself that he's not actually got a time yet, so here he goes then to probably set his first time on a set of softs. Then out comes the leader Robin. He's deciding to put another lap time in. Here he is on a lap right now is Mays, who is a 20.6 at the moment for Mays, but he's going to try now and set another quick time if he can do, maybe put him even closer to the top of the table here, but a gap of nearly 4 temps is a massive gap. Here it is. I'm actually going to tell you what it is. It is 0.43 actually the gap is, so very nice. There it is. Then as now coming to line is Invictus to the line now. What's he going to set? A 20.4, puts himself second. Very quick time from him there indeed it is. Robin is near the end of his lap already, so will probably be one of the last cars to cross the line and set a time. He will indeed, but Invictus there, cracking time from him there. It is on the softer compound of tyre. It is here. Who else is on a lap? Jatrus, is that how you say it? Jatraus? Oh, he's gone for a little bit of a spin. He does there at the infamous 10, 11, 12 section of corners. He gets back going though, off the racing line, so he lets some of the cars go through. Then he can get back going. He was purple. Well, he was up on his time anyway, so he did his purple sector 2 for him. Anyway, I don't know if it was purple in the whole game, but purple for him anyway. So it was really looking good there, quicker than his fastest time. But at the end of the day, he just didn't manage to do anything really there, and sadly he is now going to maximum start P4, which is not what you wanted to see, as Mays crosses the line again, does not improve on his 20.6 there, he doesn't. So there we go. Let's go to X Mac here we will, and see what he can do. As always, a little bit wide there. He's off the circuit, he's off and he's spinning, and that is his qualifying done and dusted. as he tries now to get back onto circuit here as the Haas goes past, as the Alfa Romeo goes past him now. It does. He is trying his hardest to go through, but I don't think he's going to make any progress here in this session tonight. I don't think he will, as he exits the corner there, and I think that's it for him, and I think that's it for qualifying. I think the only people we need to really keep an eye on is Robin here. Could improve even more. Nope, he pits, deciding he's done enough actually. What about Mac? He pits as well, the one we were just on board with. And that is your qualifying over then. So it's going to be Robin first, Invictus second, Maze in third, Jatraus in fourth, Mac in fifth, and then it is the rest of the session. Indeed, rest of the group it is indeed. So it's going to be interesting to see what the race is like, if it's going to be raining, if it's going to be sunny or not, because softs around here you can last, but it's not going to be great. 0.2 the gap then from Robin to Victus. Here it is, the total field. So 120.193 is your pole time then for Robin. Victus in second, third is Maze, Jatraus is fourth, Mac is, we'll call him Mac tonight, M-A-C-C, Mac in fifth, it is Jeffrey in sixth, it is Samitsky in seventh, it's Saylas in eighth, ninth is Spammy King, then it is Ranheim, and then it is the rest of the field. Sorry if I do butcher names, it's my first race. I probably will get a list. I know sometimes I get a list and say these are actually how you pronounce them, so there may be somebody who knows the league better than I do and can tell me that, but yeah, it looks good at the moment. And no, it's sunny, so the soft tyres for the top lot paid off then, do you think? What? Do you think everybody who's watching they'll be pay off with these softs? It's going to be a push, but we'll see. We'll definitely see if it pays off or not. We will. We're just waiting for all 18 people to sink in. We have a few, by the way, if you didn't know tonight, who are reserving, so we do have some reserves in the race, but other than that we are all A-OK, just waiting for a few cars to spawn in and then we should be fine. Here then today, so here we go then. So we didn't get too far through the field, so I'm going to pop that on now. But let's pop the tyres back on. Everybody except Passaus and Storm have gone for softs, so that tells you something about this circuit then, that clearly does. So we went all the way down, we did to Spammy King, we then had Ranheim in 10th, if I do butcher that name, I'm sorry. We then have X Rudyard in 11th. We then have Hulkenborg in 12th. We then have, as we said, Passels in 13th. We then have the Mills in 14th, as it is going to be a one-stop tonight. Either softs to hards or mediums to hards would be the strategy. You could do a two-stop and do soft. Well, you could do a two-stop and do soft, medium, probably you could. Or just softs to hards would be the best option, I would say, tonight, as we say in the business. Then next down the order is Freak Vonic. If I say that wrong, then I do apologise to you. But Freak Vonic is next. Then it is Manolson, then it's Storm, and then it's Jteller. Yeah, there we go. Then that's your grid sorted then, people. So we're just waiting now for the cars to sync up. We've got a couple at the back. There you go then, soft, medium, or soft and hard. As the red lights are on here, the 5R. And we are now green here for Season 3, Division 5. Off they go. Robin gets a cracking start at the front here. Robin does. Everyone else behind, looking to keep it the same behind. Is there any touching in the background? I can't see any at the moment. I can see it. Oh, I can. I can indeed. That is that's Man who's gone off. We'll call it that for now. Manolson's gone off and he's back on now. He is back in last position, so that's not good for him at all. There's a few cars now. We're just getting all the cars put into the proper positions. Here he is, but it's still Victor's here, still keeping behind him. The car in third. Here he is trying his absolute hardest. He is here to keep him behind. I'm just waiting now for the cars to actually properly get into position here. But Robin's made a little mistake then, because it says on my screen it's third position here, Robin, and that's not good because Invictus is first now. Robin must have done something to make it happen, but Maze is still there in P4, trying his hardest to get and through the field. He does here. It's a very nice job to see if we can, as we have a sector 3 off. And at the corner we said we shouldn't have had an off. We do. And we have a safety car already. Here we do. That is Manolson has gone off. And Manolsen has gone off, sorry. And he is going to retire then, as we have a safety car now out of the race. Well, he hasn't retired, but I mean, like, he's left the city. Well, it was manic at the first corner. Didn't really see it because we were looking at the front lot, but manic at the first corner. We had about 2 or 3 cars going off at the first corner, and it has meant we've had a Manus. No, sorry, I'm not from LOE at all. I'm from a different league. I commentated before on some leagues. There's a little league which I commented on called Fair League, but I don't think anyone in this knows what that is. If you do, then I commentated on that, and I've also commentated on Speed Force Racing and a channel called Gavra League, if you've ever heard of that. They're the 3 that I've properly commentated on in the past, or still am on some of them anyway. Other than that, really, I'm not really commentating on many F1 leagues at all. So out of the corner now they come, racing their way to cross the line and start lap number 3, and this will be the second lap behind the safety car. Well, indeed. Here, so just to give you a rundown of your field then. I know this will sound quite hard. I'll have to keep stopping again to think of what the names are, but it's Invictus in first, it's Jatrus, if I think that's how you say it, in second. It is Robin third, Maze in fourth, I'm Silas in fifth, it is Jeffrey in sixth, it is DeMiles in seventh, and it is Jay Taylor in 8th, then it's Hülkenberg, and then it is Freak Ronk in 10th. There it is. All have not pitted yet. The ones who've pitted, by the way, in this race, as you can see, and sorry for everyone if I do okay, thank you for letting me know that that's right. Okay, yeah, I'm not very good with names, I'm sorry. I'm a bit, at the same time, I'll tell you now, I'm dyslexic a bit, so that could be why I'm saying names differently, and because they're different languages, it's hard as well. But normally, as I think we're going to go back to racing in a second, normally, I'll tell you now, it should be fine, give or take. Normally it takes for like 2 or 3 rounds to get everyone's name sussed, and then we're fine. Normally, if there is a document, I'll read through it beforehand. And here we should, as Invictus takes us to the green. Are we green? Now we are, and away we go then. Back started here, and it looks like Detraus is going to go down the inside here. Oh no, sorry, around the outside there. It looked like he was going to go, but couldn't there. Robin here is now going to try and look as well to go through, as the Miles gets a penalty already. He does there, but Detraus goes around that side. Robin down the outside line. This is not going to be a good one there. It's going to be inside though for the next corner if Robin has kept the line. No, he hasn't. Or no, they haven't, and they're now going to not get through. Here they're not. As we are back underway here on lap number 4 out of 29, we now will get the DRS again on lap number 7, which is, sorry, lap number 6, sorry, we'll get DRS again, so that's going to be interesting to see when we get DRS again. Here it is. But as they head now down, oh, we have a spinner on circuit, and do we have a, yeah, we do. Is that a spinner or is that just some slowing car? I don't know why he's slowing. Is it a puncher? I'm not entirely sure why Hülkenberg has slowed, but he has, as we have Storm going slowly as well, so I don't know why, as we have a car in the wall. We have Pascal's in the wall as well, and we have a virtual safety car out, so I think we may get some cars coming into the pit lane here for a little bit of a pit lane, manic bit of pit lane here, but into the pits now come about 4 or 5 cars. That was manic, and we've already got a virtual safety car, and the lap after the safety car went in. There we have. Just waiting for the penalty to be taken here. There it is. It's now been taken, as they now take off the tyres and off they come here. The Renault team will have a little bit to wait, they will, because the Renault car now exits the pit lane, and Hülkenberg comes in and has to wait for the guy at the front to swap his front wing, change his tyres from soft to soft, so I think he's gone back onto, and to go back race again. But it's still the same at the front here. Top 3 pulling away a tiny bit from the rest of the field here. It's now 1 second from Robin to Mays. Here it is as they head around the circuit. They do. Invictus here is looking good, but we do have Storm. I think he's made a mistake in sector 1, and he's going slowly again. Is Storm may have another puncher, or may just be going a little bit slower than normal. Nope, he's back up to speed now. He just made a little mistake then, Storm. But here comes Invictus across the line now. He does set an okay lap down. DRS is now enabled, so DRS, you can use it now. You can. Here, as we're looking now at Jatrus, if that's how you pronounce it. He now is trying to hunt him down at front, but then Robin is right behind that, and then Mays is right there as well. It's going to be interesting to see when they pit around here, because soft tyres don't last long around here. They don't, and don't last too long, but aren't the slowest tyre around the circuit. I would say roughly about 8, 9 or 10 laps, and that is all you're going to get with softs. And then put on the hard, you can last it till the end, because hards roughly last about 20 laps around here, so you can just take the hards to the end if you do that strategy there. other than that, Robin gets a penalty now for 3 seconds, which is not going to be not be good for Robin. There, it's not. Just to give you quickly, guys, your gainers and losers. This is going to be very quick. It is here up 1 for Victus. There it is up 9 for Freak Ronk. There it is, Freak Ronk. Of Freck Ronk. There it is. Up 3 for Storm. For J. Tazler, okay, that's up 3 for DeMiles, and up 3 for Storm as well. And I'm Celeste, and the biggest loser is Macker in 12th, and Hulkenberg in down 4 as well, and Jeffrey down 4. Other than that, everyone else is fine. Stops, there you go. Everyone in the top 7 haven't pitted. Everyone else has. Surprised that Mac has pitted 3 times, but that probably just a problem with his car there for a second. But on board we go then with Detraus, and he's trying now. He is his hardest to get past Invictus. Here he is. He's going to go left. He's going to try this. He is for help, but let's see if he can get through then and potentially overtake Victus and get the lead of this race. But he still does have Robin breathing down his neck here. He will know though that Robin does have a 3-second time penalty. As you can see the penalties on your screen there. Mac has a 10. Macca does, so that's a lot of penalties there for him. But let's see if Robin can make his way through or not. As Robin out the last corner now he comes. Will he pop the DRS straight away? You can do. It's 2.4 seconds to Mays, who has then got a 3-second gap to the car behind him. So he's quite chilling at the moment, Mays. But he's not really in the best of positions for him anyway. At the moment, he just needs an extra little bit of push and he will get it. He's got it already down enough, so he's going to get a podium if it stays as we are on lap number 8 out of 29. But it's 29 laps. It's a long way still to go. To everyone who is watching here, it's a very long way still to go, and it's very interesting to see what's going to happen. But through the corners now they go. I think that's 6 and 7 actually, into 8 and 9 in a second they'll go. Away for sector 3 we have it off, and that is for the stricken car here, which is now getting back going, of Jay. Here it is, as he's now Tuzla or Taylor. There it is. But back we go to the battle again, the closest one. He's out the race, he's retired his car on circuit. Oh, he actually crashed into the wall. So I don't know what happened there. We have a virtual safety car, and that has let the top 3 deciding we've had enough on these soft tyres, and in we come. Will they go to the hards, or will they do a soft, medium, and medium, or soft, medium, soft? It's going to be an interesting strategy here, see what the top 3 do. We do have a random strategy for most, as I feel like Mays is going to be the beneficiary here of this one. Seems like he's just going to be beneficial here to maybe up some positions in the pit lane when he is in the pits. Let's see if he does actually gain any positions. He doesn't actually gain many. I think he gains 1 on I'm. Silas there. I'm Silas. I think he makes 1 on him, and other than that doesn't really make any pit stop gains at all, which is okay. So just to say, as the pit stops are done, Samitsky is your leader of the race right now. He is. Second is Spammy King, and then it is Ranheim, I think I say it, in third, and he's pushing. They are here, and then it is Victus, Tatrus, and then Robin, who are your next lot, who have already pitted. So fourth, so from it went first, second and third, fourth and fifth have now gone down to fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. They have there. They have indeed. So they're trying to catch up now with the top lot, who is Sam, as we said, Spammy, and Ranheim. Here he is. Jeffrey gets a penalty of 3 seconds now. He does on lap number 9 out of 29. As we exit the final corner now, do the battle we're looking at here, which was the closest at the front, but it's now not, because Ranheim is a lot closer now to the back of Spermy King. And is he going to try and get past his teammate here? I don't think he will, but you never know with these teammates things. Early stage of season, you normally try and keep your distances from your teammates, and then when later on in the season, you know, say for example, I don't know, Spermy will be ahead going with like 5 or 6 rounds done, they know then they want to get Spermy to go past so he gets more points in the championship. Stuff like that is what happens sometimes, or you know you're quicker around that circuit and that. But I don't know, at the end of the day, it's early stage at the end of the day around this circuit. As it is the weekend tomorrow, so that's good. As they exit now into the horrible section of corners, which I don't like. This is the one I don't like either. And Spermy just gets out of the way and lets Ranheim get through very nicely there. He does, trying to hunt down your leader, Samitsky. There he is, Samitsky. Is he going to pit Samitsky? No, he stays out. So hard as we say, he can do quite a long distance, and they're going to really benefit him because he's been on them for 9 laps now. It is indeed, with this race, it's going to be very beneficial for him. As we head further down the order now, we're going to head further down than I thought. Here was Freak Ronk has just been overtaken here through Freak has by Rajard, and he now has pitted, but Freak hasn't, and he now carries on and overtakes him again, takes the position back, and oh no, On Fire has just been given a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Maka has just got a 3-second for multiple warnings, which is not good at all there for him. It is not. Any battles which is under a couple of, yes there is, Robin. Now, oh, a little mistake there from I'm Sorry Salas, and he now is going to try and get through, but I don't think he is going to make it, is he? And while he's trying his hardest here to try and catch up to Maze, but oh, he makes a little mistake there as well. But back up we go to Robin here, and Toulouse is Toulouse, yeah, is trying his hardest to keep Robin at bay behind him here, but Toulouse gets the DRS as well on Victus here. And will he get past Victus here with a hurry? Victus was leading the race a minute ago. I don't think he will do. No, he won't. There has been a yellow flag out and a full safety car. I can't tell you why that is at the moment. Oh, it's because the Miles has spun. The Miles has spun the car. He's back going now, but that was him spinning the car, and he's lost his full front wing. So we have a full safety car back out again because of it. Will he pit? Yes, he will. Into the pits he comes. I think there'll be loads of pit stops now from some of the guys who pitted earlier. Maybe another change onto a set of tyres that can last you to the end of the Grand Prix, maybe? For Robin, for Maze, and maybe for Jeffrey. To pit again would be a great opportunity for them. It will indeed, as On Fire gets another penalty now. He does. Hit. Oh, the only reason, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why we have a safety car out, is because the front wing was off the car and could not be recovered, and because it's a dangerous thing in real life, they thought the game now has said pretty much you've got to get rid of it, and DRS and all of that good stuff. The safety car has to come out to clear it up. That's kind of what the game does nowadays, and that's what the game is pretty much. So there you go. Here they do then as they exit the corner now. And slowly try and catch up with the field, they will, as the ones I said have come in. So Jeffrey came in as we thought. Samitsky came in, so he came in and we thought he would come in, we did. But the ones who didn't, and I'm surprised, well, I'm not really surprised, but I'm a little bit, for Maze and probably Robin, I'm surprised. But other than that, really not. It's Invictus in the lead still, Jatraus in second, Robin third, and Maze in fourth. It's going to be really interesting here to see what happens with them lot, because they're all on the soft tire, all on the hard tyres here, except Jatraus, who is on the medium tyres. Sorry if I am butchering anyone's name tonight, but he's on the medium tyres, and that's going to benefit him for the restart. But then come later on in the race, maybe 5, 6, 7 more laps, which is not enough. It's still probably going to give him about 6 laps left of the race, maybe 6, 7 laps left. We'll have to pit again due to he won't have enough. Well, I mean he won't have enough. I mean he generally won't have enough tread on the tyres, and they won't be enough. They won't be grippy as the hards will still, and he will then probably have to pit for some new mediums. The only reason why I would say a little bit, only like 7 laps to go instead of only being say lap 20 has to pit, because of the safety cars helping him. It's just going to keep his tyres a bit more fresher by, we'll say, 1 lap. Here it is. Other than that, it is here than they do, as we have the safety car out. It's really interesting going to be to see what can happen from the restart when we get it, because we still have one car, which is Macca here, who's trying to catch it with the field here. Actually no, we don't just have Macca, actually, sorry, I do apologise, didn't see it there on the screen. We have DeMiles, Storm, Rojard, and we have Hulkenberg, and we have Macca, who are all the ones here who have not closed up yet. Other than them, everyone else, so everybody in the top 11 have closed up to the safety car here and are here. So we have Manolson, and we have Tuzla, I think they say Tuzla, who are out of the Grand Prix. Other than that, we have 16 out of the 18 who are still racing in this race tonight. So hello to everyone who is watching, and if you are and you haven't already, please do smash a like, and if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button as well. We're nearly at 800 on this channel. We are here as we're moments away from getting this race back underway. We still have a couple more laps to go. Here we do, as we have a pit stop for Robin. So Robin deciding for a different strategy now to then what most would have thought here, but still it's going to be good though to see what happens here. We had this will be the last lap. So he goes on to a set of mediums. So that will maybe just last him to the end of the race. Now it will, as Maka now crosses the line and tries to catch up the field. Now he will indeed. As I can see on the minimap there. If you can't, there we can. So as we take a look back at the field, then as we're underneath safety car for lap number 2 or 3. Well, I think it's 3 into safety car. This one. It is Invictus first. Jatrois in second. Sorry if I do butcher that name. Maze in third. It is I'm Silas in fourth. It is Ranheim in P number 5. It is Samitsky in 6th. It is Spammy King in 7th. It is Jeffrey in 8th. It is Passels in 9th. It is Freak Ronk in 10th, and it is Demiles, yep, in P number 11. Storm in 12th. Rujard in 13th. Hulkenberg, in 14th, Robin in 15th, and Maka in 16th. As the safety car is in, it's pulled into the pit lane now. It has. When is Victus going to go? He's gone. Victus has gone. The green flag flutters at the line. We are underway here for the rest of the Grand Prix. Here we are. But look at this now. It looks like it's going to go down the inside. Has he made it stick? No, he hasn't. So that is Samitsky not made it through there. It hasn't. But down the inside, is he going to make this one? Oh, we have a crash. We have a crash on circuit. And it's coming together. There we do. And that is not what Samitsky wanted there. Indeed it's not. He's lost a bit of front wing there. He has. And why, I tell you, he has. It's I'm Soleil's in the second Ferrari. He's gone off the circuit. He's touched the wall, and that's not going to be good for him. He's lost about 3 positions there. He has. That is not good for I'm Soleil's Silas there. It's not. He has lost positions there. He has. And oh my goodness me, that is not what you want to see from him. As he carries on going now, he does, but he is now dropped from P number 6 all the way down to P number 8, and that is not good for him at all. Back up we go for just a couple of seconds, and we do have the battle between Saminsky and Ranheim, here we do, but back down we go now. Oh, another crash, somebody's off, and that is Demiles has gone off the circuit and has crashed. Full front wing gone off, no safety car this time, as Maka is going to try and get past him. Here he is, but he's gone off and hit the wall at the part of the circuit where I said earlier that he's not going to be good for some cars. Like the third DRS straight is not the greatest place to overtake at all or do anything really. As we can see Spammy King now right on the back of Samitsky, and Dane Miles has cut the Miles as they touch. Oh, and that's the McLaren in there as well, and that has knocked Samitsky out of the Grand Prix. Samitsky carries on, and Spammy King got crashed out of the race there because of it, and the virtual safety car comes out, so yellow flags will be waving around the circuit saying VC. But oh my goodness me, from literally having about 16 still in the race, we're down to 14. That means we have Demiles, Maka and Spammy King all out of the Grand Prix, and that is not what you wanted to see at all. There isn't, on one lap, all of them out of the Grand Prix, so it's still Invictus first, Detrois in second, Maze in third, and Ranheim in fourth. Here it is, as they head around here now. They do Hulkenberg, and has just gone off. He has there, but he's back. There we go. Look, you see him now getting back going. But back to near the front of the field now we go, and they're going to go side by side. Is Robin. Here he is. I think we may have had a mistake for a car here, or is he just slowing down? No, he's coming in. I'm Salas here is coming in. He is indeed here, but hello to everyone who is watching this one. It's good to have you all here. I don't know what you... I'm just going to quickly add this in now. So any driver well, not a driver, but people who may be listening, I don't know if you do post-race interviews or not. So maybe at the end of the race, you guys can let me know if you do post-race interviews and we can do some or not. It depends. But back up to the front we go then. And Ramheimer here trying to get past Mays. Here he is. Will he make his way through? No, braking now into about 7 and 8. Now they go. Through it now they go. And out as Robin now and Freak Vronk, I think that's how you say it, or Free Vronk, has had the little spin there, but he gets back going now. He does very nicely. And oh, that's Storm. He's made the mistake that loads of people do, clip the curb, and he's retired. Oh no, the car has hit the wall, and he is out of the Grand Prix. Will we see a VC, or will we see a safety car? I don't know if we haven't, because Hulkenberg has gone through. There he has. His teammate has. I don't know if we will. Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll see what time we've got tonight. If it should be, but if it's any time before 9:30, then I can do post-race interviews. If it's after 9:30, I can't. Sorry. I've got something that I've got to do. So yeah, I thought I'd give myself a bit of time. But Invictus still leading this race by 0.6. He is here from Detroit. Here he is in P number 2. Here he is. Thanks to everyone who is saying that. Thank you for letting me know. Storm now leaves the session and is annoyed with himself there. Probably 12 still racing here then in this one. And the closest battle on circuit is the one here. We're looking. Is down there with Jeffrey. So we'll head to that now for you guys. We get a little bit of battling for you as Jeffrey now is exiting the first sector. They are now just exiting the first sector into the braking zone off the first sector. He gets a purple sector 1 now for Jeffrey. Jeffrey, sorry. And he is now trying to battle with Saminsky behind him, 7 seconds. So these have got a gap. So these guys will be fine for points, they will here. He is trying to battle Silas. Here he is. As they head now into the corner. Out of the corner now, there you go. Oh, and oh my goodness, wow, what a crash. He has literally done about 4 360s there, he did, and has retired from the race. My goodness me, that was a horrible crash. There it was. Freak and Passos are in the pit lane, here they are, to get a pit stop here. They are, but what a crash. That was a huge crash, clipping the curb, as you say, you don't really need to. Spins the car and smacks it into the wall hard there. He'll be annoyed at Jeffrey will there, very will be. But the closest battle now then is this one with Mays. Will we see anyone else crash out? And all we will have will be 10. Unbelievable, what a crash that was. There it was. Ranheim now trying to get through past Mays. Here he is here, but I don't know if he will make his way through or not. Here we won't. It looks like we will have time, guys, so let us know in the comments if you want, when we finish, you have any questions for the drivers that you want me to ask them about, like the race tonight, that you've seen on stream or not. Top 3, that is, of course. But closest battle now is back with the leaders, and they both have penalties, and it looks like Detroit has got penalties as well, but I don't know if it's the same or not, as Ramheim has gone off at corner 1. Now into 2 he goes and out, and he's made the mistake there, he has. But oh my, that is not what you wanted to see there, as Jeffrey now leaves the session. I think in a bit of disgust, I think indeed there he will be. But it's not all fun and games for him there, it's not indeed. But let's go back to Robin, and he's right on tail now. He goes down the end, looks, but doesn't do it into corner 7 and 8. I think that is there. Then it's 9, 10, or I think it's 7, 8, or 8, 9. There it is as they go for their through underneath the Melbourne Bridge. Now they go. Here they do, breaking now into the little complex of corners they do there. Up now they go. DRS is now open for Robin here. Will he make his way through? No, he won't. He backs off a little bit there. Robin does and says, I'll wait for this one. Top two have the battling as well. We'll go back to that one now because they're on the start line straight, they are. And they are just popping DRS now, they are. As here he goes then, does Jatrus. Is he going to make his way through here or not? It's going to be interesting to see if he can. And no, he won't. He won't make his way through at the moment. But let's go back to Robin because Robin could be the one here to get past Maze. And no, Robin does not get past Maze here on 7-lap old mediums. Mediums can last you just about 14-15 laps around this circuit, as we said earlier. As here goes Robin then. Oh, Maze nearly opened the door there to let him past, but he didn't go past, which is nice to see here tonight. Here, let me just put on for you guys not the penalties, of course, the gainers. If at the moment it will be for me. Freak Ronk, who gets the penalty, who will get the drive of the day because of 8 positions gained, and I'm Salas has just made a mistake and he's now back on the circuit. He's just spun it a little bit, so he gets back on now. He does. There's your stops, by the way. Everyone's done a 2-stop except your top 3. Saminski's done 3, and same for Rudyard, who is, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, there he has. Tyres are there. There's your penalties, by the way. 24 for Rudyard, 6 for the guy we're looking at now. Then it's everyone else has got 5. Robin's got 9, and Passal's has got 5, and everyone else has got 3. So there you go. But back we go then to the race right now, and the battle is still hotting up here between Robin. Here it is here. Will he make his way past Maze down this straight here? Maze has already got the podium, I guarantee, because Robin has got 9 seconds off of penalties, but Robin will just want to get past him and just say at the end of the race, I came 3rd. Yes, I got penalties, but I came 3rd. Will be what he wants. Here it is here at the Melbourne circuit. Here it is in one of the Alberts Park in Melbourne. Very nice part of Melbourne it is. I've never been, but when you look at pictures, it looks very nice. Even when they don't race here, they have like loads of activity pitches, like I think it's like baseball pitches maybe, or some just softball pitches. It looks very nice anyway around the circuit. Here it does. Here Robin is still hunting him down. Sorry, here he is, and hammering the back of his car here to try and get past Maze here. I don't know if he will, but we'll give it a try and see if he can here around this beautiful circuit, which according to the game is an easy circuit to race at. It's a 16-turn circuit, and of course it is 5.303 kilometers and 3.295 miles long, and it's a really interesting part to play. Here it is as they cross the line now. They do a top 2 and start lap number 24. These guys now start it, and Robin now looks even closer than ever before. Robin does. Will he try and look down? No. No. Wow, that's the first. I thought Robin was going to try and have a look there into corner 1. Will he try into corner 3? Let's see if he does. Maze blocks him off, so that's a great thing here from Maze to block him off a little bit. There it is. Back up to the front we go then, and it is Victus in the lead still. Detrus in the lead, or in second. Here he is with 0.6 behind. He is here, but Robin is the closest battle we have. But I don't think Robin's going to get through. He's like it. I think Robin's just waiting for the right opportunity, or just knows he's got penalties and doesn't really want to push too much. Maybe that's the case, but I'm not entirely sure. You have to wait and see. As Detrus here is having a nice battle at the front with Invictus, sorry. He is here. Invictus now pulls out of the penultimate of the first last corner now. They do into the second last corner now they go. These two both have 3-second time penalties, so the same penalty. That means that they are fine at the front of the field. The fastest lap of the race, to anyone who wants to know, thank you for mentioning it because I've completely forgot, is to Macca, and if I can't at the moment, is a 23.8 from Maka, who is retired in P15 on your screen. So there you go. It is, just to give you an idea, if I can find it again where they actually show it properly on some proper background. 1:23.888, just to tell you. So that's the gap. That's what the leaders need to get anyway if they want to. There, as Robin now really close to the back. Now he is. Looks like he's going to push him off. May's here, but I don't think he is. That was that tight. That is there. So yeah, Maka. So that's XM_A-C-C-A-X. He's the one who's got a fast lap to race. For all of you who want to know, he does here. He is here then, as they exit the final corner now. 26 now for your top two, and the gap's gone up to 1 second. Something must have gone wrong then for the truce there. It must have for Jatrus. I don't know if it has. Something must have, because it has. So we will see what's going to happen here. We will. As Mays here now is going to try and keep Robin behind him. But Robin now down the inside he goes. Robin does. Has he made the move stick? Into corner 3 now they turn. And Robin's got it. Robin has got the move done. Brilliantly there he has. That'll be a Stuart Aquari there for a little bit of a push. But other than that, Robin has got the move done. As we're now looking at the battle here. Gray. We just seen the end of Freak Ronk. Get past Hulkenberg. There he does for P number 6, and we now have a battle here between Passels and Hulkenberg here for P number 7. We do as well. Just to say, Robin is now 6 seconds gap he's got, which is not enough for Robin to get a podium in this one. It isn't here, but we'll see how long we've got left. Here it is then to see, as he now tries to get past here, does Passels, and he is going to Hulkenberg has got a penalty there. He has a 3 seconds. That's going to add another penalty to his name. But Passels here trying down the inside. Nope, decides better of it off the third DRS straight. But back to your lead as we go then, because as we say, the gap is 8.2 seconds. So Robin here has still got not a podium at the moment. It's not enough to get the podium. Robin is not going to get a podium at the moment, but 27 out of 29 we're on, and the top two here are still separated literally by nothing. Couple of seconds, but Passau's here. Down the inside he goes, and he's done it on Hulkenberg. There he has. Through he goes, and into P number 7 goes Passels, and he now takes that position very nicely. As I said to you guys earlier, I've kind of got used to the names now. They're kind of fine. There are here, then he has very nicely there. Let's go back up the field, because Ranheim, who has not got a penalty yet, he is of course right behind Mays. He is here. Sorry if I keep flicking around with some stuff here. I am going to show you though, for all of the people who are watching, there's your penalties just to show you. So at the moment he just has it. This is the closest I think I've seen it. Robin just has the podium at the moment, but Mays needs to pick a bit of pace up here, or else he's not going to get a podium. He needs to gain about a second, he does here, but I don't think that's going to happen. So there's your penalties for everyone who's watching, and there is your gainers and losers from the guys who are racing. So at the moment it's going to be Freak Ronk who is going to get the 9 gained places. He's gained up 9, he's gone, and he's going to gain, I think he's going to get your driver of the day. I'm not entirely sure, but I think he is. put that back off the tyres now, so here we go. Here it does, as he is going to get driver of the day at the moment, but it's 11 seconds now, so the top 3 are staying the same then. Top 3 are going to be Invictus, Detrose and Robin. I don't know which order it's going to be in yet, because we still have a little bit of this lap to go, but we still have nearly the full lap to go here. We will not know as we start the last lap of the Grand Prix. Here we do. Agreed, there are tricky names here, but I'm trying my absolute best. And if you don't know, I'm James, or Cadwell 5 on PlayStation, and I'm a 19-year-old, by the way. I'm going to say that now. So I try my absolute best for the age I am, and stuff like that. I do have a little bit of dyslexia, so it's kind of hard. But other than that, I'm trying my hardest to get the names right for you guys, and for some great streaming purposes for you guys. But Hulkenberg is trying his hardest here, but look at this behind him. Salas is right up on his tail here, and I don't know if he's going to try and make his way through or not, but out they come then. Off the third DRS straight, now they turn. Now they have one more corner to go. They do indeed. Before we have now into the penultimate corner we go, so one more corner after this one, and we will be it. Into it now he comes, and it's going to be Invictus, who takes round number 1 here at Albert Park and wins. Second goes to Detroit. Robin will take your 3rd position. Detroit there, or Detroit. Robin will take 3rd. Oh, we have a spinner, and it's not good to see there. It's not as. Is he going to keep going? Yes, they are. They're going to go now. They are. They're going to go here. They've got literally a corner, a little bit to go, but it's going to be Mays. Great racing there from Ranheim, because he's going to take 5th. And I say this now, it is a very solid drive from him. He could have just carried on going, but he waited to Mays to get the position there. So well done to him. Freak in next across, then Pascal's. There he does. Sam Insky next. Then it's I'm Solis from Hulkenberg, but no, Hulkenberg there has now come across, and we're just waiting. We will be out the last corner now. He comes. Wajard takes your last position. There he does. So there you go then, ladies and gentlemen. That is your race over with. Driver of the day is Freak Ronk. There it is. So he takes your driver of the day. Let us know who you thought your driver of the day was. If it wasn't for Ronk, let us know who it was. There you go. There's your top 3 having your podium celebrations here. Not many actually finishing, so the ones who did finish will probably be very happy with how that turned out for them, I've got to say. As the driver chats will go crazy now because the race has finished. So well done to everyone there for that race. Very interesting there. Sadly, I can't do post-race interviews this week, but I will do next week post-race interviews for you. So from next week onwards, we'll do post-race interviews. I'm just a bit busy tonight, so I do apologise to people. But it is Victor's first, a 1:25.0, 1 second ahead of everyone else. He was 46 minutes it took him to do that race. Detrus in second, Robin in third. 4th was Mays. Ranheim is 5th. Freak Ronk in 6th. Pascals in 7th. Saminski in 8th. 9th is Hulkenberg, and 10th was Iam Solis and Rolgard in 11th. And then all the ones here you can see on the screen were your non-finishers from Jeffrey Storm, Spammy King. There it was Maka, and the rest were your non-finishers. So yeah, thank you everyone who did watch tonight. I do appreciate it, and thanks again to everyone who did support me tonight for my first stream for this league anyway. It's my first one for this league, but yeah, I have been doing F1 races now. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th season of commentary for F1 racing. So yeah, there you go. The only one is Victus, who's still in the game. So just to announce to everyone who is watching, who is probably going to watch this back, who is a driver, I will probably be doing from next week post-race interviews for the top 3. So just to say, I probably will be. But anyway, that has been a great race tonight. It has some very weird crashes going around the circuit. The one place just to keep an eye on for everybody here tonight, as you can see the mini-map of the screen there, you can, was probably, I would have to say, the 3rd DRS zone, catching a lot of people out when you go onto it, clipping the curb and spinning. I think we had about 4 crashes there. I've got to say, but other than that, I don't really know who did well there in that race. But for me, well, thank you for asking. Ramheim did a really good job today from P10 to P5. I think he really showed how he can race with pit stops and all the malarkey like that. I could say it's Freak Ronk did a good race, but he just played it to his advantage, I would say, and that's really the key there for him. But for me, I'm going to say Ramheim would be my driver of the day, no penalties, and finishing in P number 5 from P10 is still a great effort. I know it's not as many as Freak Ronk did, who is 15 positions from 15th to 6th, but still very good for him. And he right near the end of the race battled hard with Mays, and for the bit of good sportsmanship at the end where he crashed into Mays, and Mays was like, right, you're not going to get past. He could have just gone past, but no, he let Mays go and finished the race. So he would be my drive of the day today. Let us know in the comments very quickly who you think your drive of the day would be. But yeah, that's it for tonight, guys, for Division 5 here on the channel for TTML Division 5. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. It has been a great first stream for me, and I really do appreciate everybody who is here and watching. We'll be back next Friday, we will, and the track will be Bahrain Grand Prix to see what happens for the Bahrain GP for all the guys here. But from all of us here, it's goodbye, and we'll see you guys next time. And yes, driver interviews, I can do them for you starting next week. But for my first stream here, I really did enjoy it, really did enjoy the league. I'll try and learn the names before next week. But from all of us here, it's goodbye, and we'll see you next week. So well done again to the winner and the top 3 as well. Well done again to Invictus, Detroit and Robin, if I pronounce the names right there. So for the top 3, and well done to Invictus for winning the race. He now takes your championship lead after round number 1. See you all next week in Bahrain. From me, Cadwell or James, it's goodbye, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.